Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, as always, thanks for popping in. So I always, feel like I say the same thing every video, and I can see why a lot of people skip through the beginnings of these. But yeah, I'm back, man. Gonna keep the full screen this time, the whole shebang. If you watched last week's video, I experimented with 4K. Wanted to try something different because, I mean, who cares, man? It's the hobby channel. Thought I would try something. And what happened was game footage looked great, but then my, this crap I do where I, talk to you guys, when I put it in Adobe, it, shrunk it. And then I could have gone full screen with, I don't know, man. I didn't want to mess with it. So I was like, you know what? They're either going to watch or they're not. And then people did, and I was like, damn it. And then not only did people watch, but a lot of people watched, and big YouTube channels that I've been a fan of, Pixel Game Squad, people like them, Gabbo the Giver, people have never watched my stuff, all of a sudden chimed in on the comments, and I'm like, man, the one, you gotta be kidding me, man. But whatever, it's all you can do is laugh. So and then I gotta try new stuff, man. I just gotta try, and if you fail, you fail, and then you just keep going, because I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just for fun. So but today I'm back. I decided, man, I make a lot of 360 and original Xbox vids on my channel. I mean, I do space them out. I've got a lot of other content. Xbox is very successful for me, and that's cool. But it also affords me to make other fun videos of other games, obscure games, or weird stuff that most people usually don't watch on my channel, which is fine. That's also fine. I'm not a view chaser. I don't care about the views. But what I do have, in my opinion, is a good balance with the viewers, and that's really cool, man. So I decided, though, since I cover 360 and original Xbox a lot, I was like, you know what, man, I've never talked about Xbox One ever, and I do have modern Xbox One and then the newest Xbox. But this being a retro channel, right? Retro Rob. I guess I've always just been in the mindset of covering some older stuff, but I got the Xbox One actually before the 360. The 360 would get later on. I never got the Xbox 360 when it came out, so the Xbox One was my first step into gaming outside of Nintendo. I was always a Nintendo. After Sega failed, I went all back in on Nintendo, GameCube, Wii U, and then after a while, Wii U just stopped getting Call of Duty and Batman Arkham's and stuff like that, and I wanted something new. I called up my best friend in the entire world, Adam. I said, man, what should I get, dude? What should I get for the next step? And he was like, dude, get an Xbox. And he lived in Washington at the time, Washington, an Xbox state, and he had an Xbox, so of course he's gonna promote Xbox, and literally that's why I got into Xbox again, Xbox One. So I traded in my entire Wii U library when I was living in Alaska. I was stationed in Alaska, Eielson Air Force Base. I went up to a GameStop at Bentley Mall, and I came in with just stacks and stacks of Wii U games. I traded them all in, and I got the Xbox One, the S, the white one, with Madden football, and I got it for $67 with all my trade-ins. So not bad for my next step into the gaming generation. And yeah, so today I'm just gonna show 10 of my favorite games. These, when I make these videos, you may or may not like these, that's fine. These are just games I really liked a lot, and I still like today, have them on the system. And yeah, you just, as always, man, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Xbox One? I don't have a lot of games for Xbox One. It's one of my smallest collections, so I'm still always kind of looking for some gems, and I don't want something that was already on the 360. If I already have it on the 360, I don't need it elevated to the Xbox One. Looking for some good exclusives, or looking for some good just strictly Xbox One titles. So, but I'm gonna show 10. We'll see how it goes. And as always, thanks for watching.
I almost sang the Toy Soldier song to open this up, but alas, I did not. I usually sing something stupid in all my videos. So, this is Toy Soldier's War Chest, a 2015 action strategy game from Ubisoft. But yeah, this is just simply a tower defense game, and it's got a lot of your childhood sprinkled into it, so I enjoy it for that very reason, honestly. You're going to prevent enemy units here from reaching your toy box by building and upgrading your turrets. Turrets can be improved by upgrading armor, fire rate, and damage separately. And then, of course, you can do this through campaign mode, which I think is really the only thing you can play on this at this point. Campaign is the online capability, I believe, is pretty much gone, non-existent. I do believe you can still download, though, like the additional bonus content as far as like the G.I. Joe packs and all the different stuff in the video that I'll show you here. But yeah, there's 12 missions overall. It's cheap to get, but yeah, this is just one that's been in my collection for a long time. I like to pick up and play it often. This one especially, I really like the G.I. Joe battles. Here you can see the different selections you have. You can go into like the He-Man world, Dark Lord, Starbright, Phantom. Got Heiser Wilhelm, the Assassin's Creed, and yeah, back to old loincloth there. Here's the Masters of the Universe. This is kind of weird as I'm attacking myself, so. Yeah, if you're into tower defense games, this is for you. If not, fast forward, go to the next game. They're not all winners. I wasn't going to show every different type of character selection. I did show G.I. Joe and He-Man here, obviously, and then we'll go with Assassin's Creed to finish it off. Here they are. Now to something a little more peaceful. I don't know, Toy Machines isn't that violent. This is Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania. I like games like this. Kind of more modern take on a Marvel Madness or that style type of game. So, but yeah, this was released in celebration actually of the series' 20th anniversary, and a multi-platform game that we got in 2021 from Sweet Sega. If you watch this channel long enough, you know my love for Sega. How angry I am that they sabotaged themselves and disappeared. Nevertheless, navigate your monkey and a ball across a series of suspended platforms to reach a goal and clear a stage. Banana Mania features recreations of all 300 stages from Super Monkey Ball Deluxe from 2005, compilation release of Super Monkey Ball from 2001, and Super Monkey Ball 2, Revenge of Monkey Ball. No, that's not true. That came to us in 2002. They have certain stages have been rebalanced, decreasing their overall difficulty. The original versions of these stages can still be played in a new, what they call original stage mode. And then you see here, you've got all these different party games you can choose from. So yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool, man. They use some comic book style story sequences in place of animated cutscenes. Got 12 multiplayer party games all together. Lots of characters to choose from. Yeah, these are just, I don't know, man. These are just fun. This is a fun game. Really, the point of making these videos is that I just want to show something fun, something cheap. And this one should check that box for you. This is not your thing, man. I get it. A lot of these games, like I said, where everyone's on different, you know, we're all into different things, so I do what I can. Do what I can, people. Through the power of editing, I have won and launched into monkey space, where I discover Halo. Halo's in space. That worked out. Yeah, of course I'm gonna throw this in here, man. You know, it's not the most original pick, but dude, you again, if you follow my channel, you know I'm a huge Master Chief Halo series fan. I have a literal like Halo Master Chief shrine in my game house out here. So yeah, of course I'm gonna throw us in here. This collection is amazing. This is a compilation of the first-person shooters from the Halo series. Came out in 2014 from 343 Industries in partnership with other studios, published by Xbox Game Studios. And of course, the collection includes Halo Combat Evolved, Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo 4. Each game features their campaign modes, multiplayer maps, and game modes, in addition to including additional content like added further updates based on Halo Online content. And yeah, again, amazing. I've actually gone back and started replaying the original ones in order from the actual original console, so I'm probably about 70% done with the first Halo on the original Xbox. And then I'll move into 2, 3, so on. So, but this one's nice to go back to. This collection actually got my oldest son into Halo as well. So really cool that they kind of made this for a next gen, like my kids. And if Robert's watching today, happy birthday, buddy. We should probably end this clip on an explosion. Ta-da! Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I didn't like this at first, actually. I was kind of, I don't know, clinging to the past. But this Activision gave us this skateboarding remake in 2020. Goal, most modes in the game, of course, is to achieve the high score, collect certain objects. Player must complete objectives to unlock levels to progress through the game. Score points, player has to successfully perform and combine aerials, flips, grinds, lips, and manuals with successful executions, adding to the player's score. Yeah. I don't really have to go in a lot of detail here with this one. I mean, I'm sure you've played any of the Tony Hawk games, so you know what the gist and the goal is of these. Also, I noticed when recording this, because yet again the music didn't want to get flagged, I have to just put the sound in only. And I was like playing this and I was like, my god, this is incredibly dull with no music. So yeah, that's a fun fact. Of course, like other Tony Hawks, you can create a skater and create some parks in here. Yeah, they did a good job with this. I still kind of lean towards the originals more, but I don't know what it is, man. They were just so gritty, just so, I don't know, just captured the feeling back then. Yeah, I'm definitely good at running into things, so that makes it easy when you're collecting in this game. I can run into a lot of stuff and I fall a lot, so. All right, this is bringing us to, this is probably my favorite game in this this selection. This is Quantum Break, an Xbox One exclusive, and this action-adventure third-person shooter came to us in 2016 from Microsoft Studios and developed by Remedy Entertainment. For you at-home players, and you're wondering, hey, Remedy sounds familiar. Well, that's because they made Alan Wake. And actually, when you bought this particular copy I have, they included a free copy of Alan Wake and the 2 DLC stories that go with it. So, huge bang for your buck, man. And yeah, I mean, this is incredible.
This is crazy.
This is actually envisioned as a sequel to Alan Wake, but they went the way of time travel. You'll play here as Jack Joyce, who has been granted time manipulation powers after a failed time machine experiment, as he comes into conflict with his former friend Paul Serene over how to deal with an apocalyptic end of time. In addition, the game includes platform elements and less action-oriented segments. There are also junction points that affect the game's outcome. So you got a little bit of things to do besides trying to stay alive.
What are we gonna do?
Shooting on this one, it took me a little time to get used to. There's no real lock on, so I just kind of sporadically shot everywhere at times. Sometimes it worked really well, and then other times I would just shoot off to the left. Like here, I don't even know how I hit that guy. Literally not aiming at him, but
Tell me. Take out the civilian. Keep shooting.
yeah, I'm really getting into this one a lot. This is, like I said, out of the games I selected, this one's one that I'm definitely liking.
Time's acting up again.
No surprise. We have to go about the fracture. About all of this.
Yeah, the elements of freezing time and just, I don't know, man. This is a really this is a very interesting game.
Where's your car?
This way.
Look at this. She's terrified.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get her moving.
Here's where the LSD kicks in. Whoa. Huh. All right.
She's not unfreezing. It worked on you. Why isn't it working on me?
Back to the mission.
I don't know. It may have to do with chronon exposure.
This is cool too. You can use this technique where you can highlight where the enemies are. It lasts temporarily until you really start moving. It kind of fades off slowly. But you can go back to it anytime you want. So, kind of nice if you've got some people hiding behind walls or whatever. You think you've cleared the area. It's good to have like one last check.
Stay sharp. It's supposed to be goddamn Thailand. Different parking lots, and you just had to pick this. I swear to God, you heard him. Move up the
Yeah, take that, car. Tell you, man, the shooting could be quite sporadic in this one. And there you go. That's how you know when you're done. That's slow-mo.
Change of plans. Screw the car. I need to get to Will. He's in trouble.
And we will jog our way into the next game, which is Heineken. I learned about this game from Metal Jesus on the Tube of You. This is a multi-platform puzzle platformer. Came to us from publisher Tiny Build. Oh, the irony. in 2022, set on the distant planet Aegis in the year 2748. After Earth has been abandoned, Mylodane, that's his character. He's an almost microscopic size, sets out on a mission to explore a mysterious planet later established to actually be Earth, and uncover the secrets of humanity's origins. After crash landing, Mylodane? I don't know, we'll just call him Mylodane. He's trapped in an enormous house set in 1991. My sophomore year in high school, flashbacks are occurring. During his journey, he encounters a group of creatures called the Tinykin. Despite their reclusive nature, the Tinykin, like Mylodane, assist him in his quest by helping him find components and solving puzzles. So yeah, this is Pikmin vibes. You use your little dudes here, they can activate things, they can blow stuff up, they can light fires. Yeah, it's really cool. You can pretty much cycle through the ones you need, and again, you're looking for components to build for this. Well, I don't want to give the ending away, but you need to find certain components throughout each level, and once you found them, basically that completes the level, but then you're free to go back in to explore and find more stuff that you may have missed the first go around, because these environments are massive. I'm really enjoying this though. I actually started replaying this again on the Switch, so if any Switch fans are watching, currently as of this video, you can get this game on the Nintendo Switch for like $6, like $6.39, I think. So quite a pickup. Finding it physically can be a chore. It's still, I think, in the $60 to $80 range. But yeah, this is a game. Honestly, like I said, a lot of the games I picked are not for everyone, but this is for some, for people that just want to. This is a game I like to play at night. I just want to wind down. I just want to do something simple, fun. It's colorful. I mean, I think it's an amazing game. Oh yeah. Ghostbusters, baby. Of course Ghostbusters is in a Rob video. This was remastered in 2009. You could have actually gotten this for the 360 or the Wii or any of the other of those platforms back in the day. But the remastered one was the one I had to get, of course. It was fantastic. Got third-person shooter-type elements. Only you're using, obviously, a proton pack. You're trying to fight and capture ghosts. Game takes place 2 years actually after Ghostbusters 2 and set in the year also 1991. So watch out, Tinykin. Don't leave that safe house you're in. Because busting makes these guys feel good. I can't believe I said that out loud. But you're a rookie Ghostbuster. You're being trained by the Ghostbusters as they're investigating paranormal activities. Of course, all the actors from the movie reprise their role in this game. This is also Harold Ramis's final portrayal as Egon Spengler in, of course, the Ghostbusters franchise before his death in 2014. The game's remastered edition was actually posthumously dedicated to him. Aykroyd and Ramis, who wrote the film, also added in script doctoring from the game. And then, of course, the game contains the original soundtrack, various locations, props, you get it. But yeah, this one's amazing. I also own this one on the Switch as well, and I do own the earlier. Actually, the first time I played this was on the Nintendo Wii, and I really gotta tell you, man, the Wii is probably one of the more fun versions because using the Wiimote, actually, they did a really incredible job of making you lasso the ghost in, actually pull him down, and using those controls. Actually felt like you were really ghost busting. But yeah, on the consoles like this, though, this is also pretty awesome.
Someone needs a Ghostbuster.
Here comes the world's largest peeping Tom.
Oh, man.
Oof.
Beckman, come in, please. Pandemonium up here. Chunks of the building missing everywhere. You are required at the site now.
So happy to be in demand, but these sugar balls have got me nailed down. I can't get past them. They're disgusting, and they're unhealthy.
Did I mention there's a spectacularly beautiful lady in distress?
I'll be right there.
Showtime.
No! Somebody help me!
Easy now, miss. Just relax. No sudden movements. You're perfectly safe now. Sudden movements! Sudden movements!
Alright, here's Steep. Wait a minute, this isn't a snowboarding game. No, it is. It is a snowboarding game. Also from Ubisoft. Came to us in 2016. Was set in the Alps. The Alps. Where players can participate in several winter and action sports, such as, well, as you see here, paragliding. No, that's wingsuit. It's kind of like paragliding, isn't it? Doesn't matter. I won't do either, so who cares? You've got skiing, snowboarding as well. DLC would later add additional mountains in Alaska, Japan, and Korea, as well as rocket-powered wingsuits, flying, sledding, base jumping, and speed riding as additional sports. More extension also added the Winter X Games and the 2018 Winter Olympics. Seek to become a winter and extreme sports legend. Achieve the rank of Ultimate Legend as you attain legendary status. That's a lot of legend. I'm saying legend. As you attain legendary status in all 6 disciplines the game has to offer. With those later DLCs I mentioned, you can also enter the Winter X Games, take part in an event called Winterfest, where you have to overcome costume adversaries to be crowned the King of Winter. The Road to the Olympics also featured a new story campaign in which the player, character, and aspiring winter sports athlete has to complete a series of events to qualify for the 2018 Olympic Games. Ooh. Yeah, this is pretty awesome though, man. I'm a big snowboarding fan. Obviously, SSX is going to be my favorite snowboarding series ever on the face of this earth. But this is what kind of like what Skate was to Tony Hawk. You got a little more precise moves to make, a little more realism, a less arcadey feel. But I don't know, man. I think they did a knockout job with this, man. I think it's pretty good. I know it was aimed heavily at online play only, but you can enjoy this by itself without online play. So consider that, I guess, when you're purchasing. Should you purchase this game? Also, the price shouldn't be too steep at this point. Oh my god. Oh. The unsubscribes are happening. I can feel it. Yeah, I hit a lot of trees on this course. Good lord. I edited a lot of them out. So I don't think you guys want to watch me flying down a hill. Well, maybe you do. Well, in real life, you probably would. You're like, man, it'd be hilarious. Watch Rob's big nose smack into everything. Oh yeah, baby. With the release coming out of the new Capcom Marvel series, had to put this one in here because I've always liked this one. This too also I believe was on the 360. So was this necessary to put it on Xbox One? I don't know. I don't care. So, but yeah, this is a fighter crossover, right? From November 2011. Originally, like I said, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 had this. Featured as a launch title for the PlayStation Vita in 2012. We later ported over to the PlayStation 4. Yeah, got the Xbox One here from March 2017. That's when we got this. Can't believe it's that old, actually. But yeah, you know the drill, right? If you play these games, you pick from 3 fighters, take on 3 other fighters, beat those fighters. I make it look so easy in this one because I probably had it on easy so you could see all the killer moves. I think they did a tremendous job with just the art and the backgrounds and everything. I love it. This game also, too, as I mentioned earlier with Halo with my son, this also got both my sons into fighting games. But this wasn't a hard sell, because my boys love comic books, so as do I. Face my pain, Crash Panda.
I'm awesome.
Alright, did you think you would make it through one of Rob's videos without a racing game? No way! No way! This is Recfest 2019. THQ Nordic published this racing smash 'em up game. Recfest has been described as a spiritual successor to Flat Out series, and a cross between Flat Out, Destruction Derby, and Cult, which is a 1989 PC game. Racer Street Rod. The game includes a variety of gameplay features, namely banger racing, alright, and demolition derby. Player controls a car and a race demolition derby, the goal being to win a race or be the sole survivor of the derby, respectively. And then, of course, before you participate, you can choose your vehicle, soup it up, do whatever you need to survive and win. The lawnmower racing in the beginning was my absolute favorite, as I love seeing those bodies flailing and flying all over the place, even if it's mine. I giggle immensely. Yeah, Recfest, man. Had to make the list. I'm double dipping here too. I featured this game also in my racing games for Switch, because I also own this on the Switch as well. Because I love it, obviously. I'm dedicated. Here's a good old smash-up derby. Whee!
All right, those are my 10. Not going to go too long here with the end of this video, as I rambled a lot in the beginning. But yeah, those are my 10 games. A lot of them, they're not very old. The Xbox One itself isn't even, I think it's 11 years old now. It came out in 2013, I believe. So last year, I think, made a 10-year anniversary. But yeah, so it's like these titles, these are just games I like. These are games that I like on the Xbox One. I thought I'd share them with you again in the comments, man. This is my favorite part. You guys know I say it almost every video. I love talking to everyone in the comments, and I always get amazing suggestions and just really good positivity, man. Just everyone's always just been super nice, and I'm lucky for that, because I mean, it could go the other way too. So, but yeah, I don't know what the next vid is, man. I'm still just living week to week. So, but I appreciate you all watching, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.